Hi, I'm Marc and welcome to another exciting thriller novel, Red Storm Rising by Tom Clancy. It was the first Tom Clancy book I ever read, and a long time ago when I was young, I also played the computer game with a school friend for months. It was great at that time. Incidentally, I always thought it was a shame with the book that it was never made into a film like so many other Tom Clancy books. But what is it actually about? After an attack by Arab fundamentalists on one of Siberia's most important oil fields, the world is on the brink of trouble. The only salvation for Moscow from the economic catastrophe lies in the Persian Gulf. The hardliners in the Kremlin are not afraid of a strike against NATO either. So, the Red Storm starts as a campaign. We were then in the middle of World War III. Well, we were still in the middle of the Cold War when I read the book for the first time, so the subject wasn't that far away from reality that time for someone reading this. Because that this can become a reality was always the elephant in the room at that time. And in his book, Tom Clancy describes, well, too much for the taste of some people, extremely realistically how the Third World War would have played out, especially in Europe and the Middle East. How would that have happened in Germany, where I'm currently sitting, during a Russian invasion? How would NATO have reacted? How big was the Russian superiority of conventional troops? How would our Bundeswehr have done in a conflict like this? Well, Tom Clancy paints a really detailed picture, and it was both exciting and honestly terrifying at the time. And for the younger ones today, it's still exciting and they can still learn something about that time. And since Tom Clancy is a big fan of parallel storylines, there's also a story from Iceland where you can also experience the individual experience of someone in that whole situation. And if you are new to the book, I can only recommend that you read it. Tom Clancy, the master of the techno thriller, has been at the top of the international bestseller lists with all of his novels since his debut, The Hunt for Red October. Unfortunately, he died in October 2013. And if you want to find out something about even more exciting books, you can find my next video here on the end screen. And I'll see you there. Bis gleich.